Oh, that's why. Right. Sorry, guys. Bit of an issue. We're here in Canada. Welcome to the STB Racing League. Season 27, Tier 1, Canadian Grand Prix. It's round 9, I believe, for the season. And it is the formation lap. Let's get all the details up. Had a problem there with the mic. So let's just get all the details up, and then there you go. Look at that. Absolutely. Oh, lovely stuff. Well, I think we are getting ready then for the Canadian Grand Prix. Yes, we are. It's 3 lights, it's 4 lights, it's 5 lights for the drivers here at Montreal. Lights out and away they go. It's Mathers on pole position, gets off to a good start. He leads into turn 1. We've got Felipe under pressure from the Mercedes. We've got Milan, he's back, and Felipe's been spun out of the first corner. Side by side with the Mercedes. Kisatilla's coming through as well. He needs to be on smoke. Barlow needs to have a good start as well. He's up to P7. He's picked up 2 places off that start. He's had a full qualifying. Vortex is trying to get past Seat Movers in the wall. And it's all kicking off here. Actually, no, I think that was Vortex in the wall there. It's kicking off, and there's side-by-side action, and there's been a crash. That is Felipe out of the Canadian Grand Prix. There's been a crash. Pulse is in the wall as well. 10-second time penalty for someone for causing a collision. That's side effects. Side effects was in the wall as well. He's got a broken front wing in all of that situation. And Attila is down to P12. It has kicked off here in Canada on the first lap of the Grand Prix. I was saying in the party that it never runs smoothly around Canada in STB, and there you go. Attila has made a mistake. He's had a collision. Mathers has lost the lead of the Grand Prix to Cloudies, and it is just kicking off all the time in Canada. Seat Mover's back in the lobby, so he's had a disconnection problem. But Cloudy leads. That is Joseph Dunrod. He leads the Canadian Grand Prix live here from Montreal. What an action-packed start to the race. That was really, whoa, that was just mental. I don't know if Side will need to box. He carried on. Seems like he's got grip. But he's definitely going to lose time with that broken front wing. And now Mathers is going to have DRS. And he is on the hard compound tyre, so that's very good for the Williams. He's been able to clear and get past the medium runners here, but Mathers is going to try and keep in that DRS of the Williams. DRS is being used. He's going to get the move done. He's back up to P1 here in Canada. It's definitely going to be another DRS situation down the pit straight and down that back straight, because now Cloudy's going to have the slipstream, but Mathers has got that DRS situation, and Milan is actually in P3 at the moment. So he's running a very, very good race. Just to try and keep that DRS of the top 2 ahead of him. And Barlow is close behind him as well. And Attila needs to get past these drivers as well. He's down in P13 at the moment, and the championship seems to be really just not going in his favour the last few weeks. Down in P13 at the moment. He needs a miracle in this race, and Side seems to be catching that pack as well. So not too much time has been lost for Side effects. But this is, it looks like a 6-car DRS train, and Vortex is going to be right on the back now of Dilemma. There is going to be some DRS situation going on. Barlow's in the slipstream as well, and I think that's Cloudy. He's getting back past Mathers. Milan's going defensive to Barlow 4. And now Mathers is in hot lap mode. Is Mathers going to try and get the lead back off Cloudy? No, he's just going to stay in that slipstream now and just try and stay in that DRS and then get him back down the next straight. That's what's going to happen here in Canada. Do not lose that DRS, whatever you do, Mathers. Running in a very good position right now here in Montreal. Darlow P4 is running in a good position as well on the back of Milan. Needs to try and clear this Mercedes. So I don't think Milan's got the pace compared to the top 2. Darlow's looking pretty strong. It's going to be DRS down this straight for the top 6 drivers. penalties are going to play a big factor here tonight as well. That's what you've also got to look out for in terms of this race. But Malvis is now back in the slipstream. He's got DRS. I wouldn't use too much overtake, to be fair, because you can just, well, just do that and go through. And then Milan is still going defensive on the back of Darlo, defending from Darlo, and Darlo's going to try and get him now with that DRS. Because Milan's got DRS, which is helping Darlo, helping him, stay ahead of Darlo. That's what I'm saying. Pretty racy. He's lost it here. The 11 now. He doesn't. Sorry. It's CHZ. This is going to be. You're going to see a lot of penalties, a lot of penalty warnings here tonight as well. Cloudy's not going for the move. Carlo's got some insane drive out of that chicane, and now he's going to be right on the back of Milan here, down the straight. He's got Dilemma breathing down his gearbox as well. It must be pretty scary scenes here at the front for these 6 drivers here in Canada. Down the straight, DRS has been activated. Cloud is going to get the lead back off Mathers. And Milan's going to try and get a move done. He's onto the inland side of the chicane, and he's gone over the curb, and he's nearly span out of the corner, and Solo's trying to come through now as they come down the straight, and they've nearly lost DRS. I think the gap's 9/10, and Darlo, and now Dilemma's trying to go on the inside of Milan here as they come through the first 2 corners. Vortex is trying to find a way past, but you can't do that around this track. It is classified as a street track, and Dilemma's trying to get the move done in a stupid place, and he's been overtaken there by Vortex. Yeah, that was a bit too opportunistic there from Dilemma to try and get that move done. I'm not going to lie, that was quite aggressive there from the McLaren. And there was a bit of argy-bargy going on down the straight there. Vortex must have been shitting himself, but there was a lot of and Barlow's been able to get himself back in the DRS of Cloudy's, so he's going to get DRS now. That's going to tag him along a bit. I think that Mavis has actually got DRS, but Milan's got better power. Mavis is going to go defensive, and Milan's on the inside again on the chicane, and Mavis has to go over the curb. Fucking hell, it's all kicking off in Canada, and Milan, with the aggression there on the overtake, he's got the move done. Was it too aggressive? I think so. But Mavis down to P6 now, and that was very, very aggressive there from the Romanian of Shazzu Milan. Yeah, that was pretty mad. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was pretty mad, not gonna lie. That was, yeah. We know Milan is aggressive, but he's maybe been a bit too aggressive. But Vortex, here he goes. He's trying to get this move done. He's going to wait for that DRS down the back straight. He has to clear out the Mercedes. We have to keep an eye on Darlo because he's got DRS once again. He's on 52%. I think he's just going to use that DRS now to try and tag himself along. But Vortex now, here we go. He's down the straight and he's past the Mercedes of Milan. Milan goes defensive against Dilemma. It's side by side through the final chicane. And they're doing some argy-bargy. These two are going to crash, I think, soon. They're being very aggressive with one another, these two, Milan and Vortex, throughout this Grand Prix. It's good to see great racing, but when you're, you know, constantly colliding and, you know, it's quite aggressive. Vortex seems to have very good pace on this stage of the Grand Prix. He's been able to clear Dilemma now. He's been able to keep in that DRS as well. I'm using a bit too much ERS, but you need to try and keep in the 1 second window. Yellow flag. That is Milan. He's in the wall. I think he's had a collision somewhere. He's in the pit lane. I think that might be a retirement for the Mercedes. Don't know why, but yeah, he's out of the Grand Prix. And there you go. Right then, well, these three are all in a DRS train. It is Cloudy, Tharlo, and Vortex all in a DRS train, and you've just got to keep it nice and tidy. And Vortex is right on the back of Tharlo here, but Tharlo's gonna have DRS still on the Williams, so it's all about keeping that DRS, tagging yourself along, bridging out as much gap as possible. Cloudy's got some good ERS here. I think Cloudy's on for a very good result here in Canada tonight if he continues with the pace. I'll switch to the penalty on the final chicane. I think, honestly, I think the top three could well be the podium. This could well be what we are going to be experiencing in terms of who's going to be battling for that win in the later stages of this Grand Prix. I think it's going to be the top three right now. Vortex, I think Vortex has got good pace. You just need to try and save that ERS. Don't be using it too much. I think he's used a lot of energy in this Grand Prix so far, and Tharlo struggled around that chicane. I think the mediums are starting to wear slightly now. Vortex always has a great chicane there. Tharlo's able to just use that DRS down this straight here to just bridge that gap to Cloudy's and just keep it within that 1 second window. So, if Tharlo has a good chicane, he could well be able to maybe DRS down the two straights here and get the move done if he has a good second sector. Looking back on Attila, another chicane, here P11 now. So he just needs to keep going, try and get as many points as possible in this Grand Prix. Tharlo seems to be struggling out of the chicanes here. Vortex has got that DRS. But then again also, remember, Tharlo's also got DRS. So it's all coming together for him as well at the moment in terms of keeping in that 1 second. You've got to keep in the 1 second window. If you don't, you're fucked. You're not getting that time back unless you have a great second sector. If the other driver's got DRS, it's very difficult to gain the time. DRS once again down this straight. He's going to go into the pit lane. No, he's not. He's going to carry on, but I think he's dipped a wheel onto the grass there on the final corner. He's still able to keep it that Vortex. Keeping him honest though here in P3. I think Vortex is going to have the better tyres as well, so he's going to be hungry to try and get this move done. The driver's now on lap 12 of the race. They're going to be thinking as well, keep it on the road, don't cut any corners, because it's absolutely fucking crucial that you not cut any corners in this race. Attila is back in the DRS. Attila's making some good progress. I don't actually know what happened on lap 1. I don't actually know what happened. I think there was definitely a collision because he's got a pen. But he just needs to try and just keep it, try and get back in that DRS. Oh, right, Tharlo's back in the DRS once again, back in the slipstream. It's like DRS, it's all I'm hearing tonight. DRS. DRS, bruv. Do you get it? And mistake made there. DRS for Vortex. He might be able to go for the move here. No, he's going to stay behind. It's good to see that Vortex is the patient driver. If this was me, I'd be already trying to get the move done, because I just don't. I couldn't follow for this long. I'd probably put me out. Right, so now, okay. Vortex has got DRS, and I think he's got the move done. Look at Claudius, he's got 90% ERS. Vortex got DRS. Yes, he does, just about. Might be a safety car. It is a safety car. It is a safety car here in Canada. Dilemma's gone over the pit line. Philippe is in. Attila's going to be in as well. This is going to bring everyone back into it. Mathers is going to carry on. Don't know why, but he's going to carry on. He's already boxed, hasn't he, actually? Felipe just going to come out behind the Ferrari. Attila actually had a broken front wing. But Attila, there was a lot of collisions on that first lap of the Grand Prix. Side's also going to get a new wing as well on that Toro Rossi. So he's coming in. I think Joey had a wing change as well. Let's see if Remus is going to have a wing change. Probably definitely into pit lane P12. For him, probably going to put on a set of mediums. The only drivers not to box are Mathers and Claudius. Remus is on a set of mediums though. No wing change. Yeah, at least that brings everyone back into the Grand Prix, I suppose. Yeah. That's alright, I suppose. It's not ideal for Claudius because he's going to be on, you know, these hard tyres. So I don't really know. I don't know, maybe if he couldn't box because of the timing of the safety car, I don't know. But Sleek Move has got himself up into P5, so that's a good little position for him. I think he's gained a position from where he was. Felipe P7, Fifi P8. Attila is going to be P9, but he needs to try and just, well, be a bit quick. Catching up to the pack. Drivers are going very quickly under safety car. Compared to normal safety car speeds, it's quite quick. Like 100 miles per hour. I mean, I don't really know if that's speed of a safety car. I don't know. It might be. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how quick a safety car is. Right, well, they've caught back up. Side needs to hurry up. Remus is spinning over the curbs. Well, no, Canada just seems a really like long race. I think it's because there's 35 laps. I think that's why it seems like such a long race. But then Austria, it was quite short because the track's quite short. So I don't really know, to be honest. Obviously, this is a longer race than that. Joey's going through as well. So I think the safety car might be in at the end of this lap. All well and good. Yeah, safety car's in this lap, so they need to hurry up and catch back up. I think Joey's doing that right now. Right then, here we go. We are gearing up for the restart then. Round, it's going to be, round is, not, what the fuck am I talking about? Sorry. Lap 17 it's going to be. So just on the halfway mark of this race on the restart. Cloudy is on 15 lap old hards. He's either going to get fucked on the restart or he's going to have an incredible one and do some insane strategy. Don't know how Cloudy's going to win this race, but we are going to find out very soon because we are going to get going here in Canada and it's all kicking off already on the restart as the Ferrari's having a bit of a problem and the Aston Martin's had an issue as well, but it is go in Canada and Dilemma's pushing Darlow over to the left-hand side of the track and it's all kicking off. And Vortex is going to have better grip over the Williams ahead, so he needs to get this move done. If he wants to win this race, he needs to get this move done as quickly as possible. Bit of a slide there from the Williams. You see Mathers, he's trying to get through on Sleep Mover. He's on the hard tyres. And Attila needs to make some progress as well. So it's all go, go, go. And it's 3 wide down the straight here because Dilemma is trying to get a move done into the second chicane of the circuit. Vortex is going to keep the position there. Darlow's going to be on the inside line. Look at this view. Fucking hell, bird's eye view section seats there. And Darlow's running outside of the McLaren as they come down the thing. And Vortex has nearly been hit. Vortex has been hit. He's turned into the Dilemma there. Dilemma was very audacious move. And Sleep Movers now is trying to get past the Spaniard as they come down the straight. DRS not being used just yet because it's not activated. Overtake mode though is being used. Put that mode for Dilemma. And out of all of that, Cloudies is going to lead onto lap 18 of the Grand Prix. Vortex is going to be right in their slipstream now as they come down the straight. Dilemma's going to be right on Darlow's job as they come down to turn 1, but no overtakes as yet. So it's it stays the same, the top 4 as it did. The top 7 actually stay the same. And Attila is past Fifi. Yes, he is. So Attila has done that. And now he's clear, and now he's got a wing, so he's going to be able to have that extra grip, that extra performance, that downforce to try and now get past these guys. So watch out for Attila because he's going to be on smoke. He knows he needs to get these positions. Big up to Sleek as well, actually. He's been able to keep that gap, quite honestly, considering he's on pad. So big up to Sleek Mover. Right, Vortex then, it's all going to be disastrous now for Cloudies. Here we go, DRS, it's going to kick off down the straight now, here we fucking go. Vortex takes the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix, but it's 3 wide down here. No, they're all single file just before the chicane. And Sleek has actually got past Dilemma, so he's up to P4 now in this race. And now Mathers is trying to get the move done on Dilemma as they come down to turn number 1. Up the inside goes the Ferrari. But Dilemma's going to have the inside for the next bit. And he's got the move done. Dilemma keeps himself in P5. And Kissatilla's got VIP section seats as well. Just needs to keep it all 4 wheels on the track and not out of the limits. Yeah, it's really kicking off tonight. I must say, Dilemma's trying to get the up and under on him, but he can't do that. And Darlow's trying to get past Cloudies now. This is crucial for his Grand Prix if he wants to try and win this race, but he can't because you can't really fit 2 drivers around that chicane. So he's got to wait for that DRS on the Williams to try and get himself up to Vortex. The Williams is also going to have DRS, but he's going to have a poor X out of here because of those tyres. Everything is just kicking off here. The side-by-side action. Felipe versus Mathers now. But Mathers has got that extra ERS. He's been able to keep ahead, and it's all single file down there. But Cloudy's back in that DRS. He's going to try and go for the move. He's used up all of his ERS there. That's not good. He's picked up a pen, that's not good for him. They've lost DRS. It's Sleek trying to get past his fellow countryman. It's all kicking off again down the fucking... It's just action all the time in Tier 1. Oh, I can't catch a break, and nor can Cloudies, because Sleek's up the fucking inside of his American fellow countryman. They didn't have Tit-Tot yesterday, and Cloudies in a minute won't have P3 as they come down the straight. No ERS, you can see the red light flashing. Sleek has left position. So that's gave the Williams some breathing space, and Dilemma's going to get through. Sleek's going to fall down the order. Oh. There you go. Got the Red Bull. That's Joey getting past Felipe. So I think Attila's had a problem. Attila needs to get past Sleek. This is an extra position for the Hungarian. He's had a big moment out of the final of the first two corners. He's been able to get past the Haas AI there. So that's good for Attila. He's trying to get back in that DRS though of the top 5. This is shaping up to be a great race, I must say. Very intriguing stuff. They're not Cloudy going to do actually. He might be trying to go for the softs. I'm not sure. Unless it's really struggling. Right, well, Tharlo's going to be on the chuff now of Vortex as they come down the straight. DRS. Here we go, DRS down here. No ERS for Vortex. Is Tharlo going to try to get the move done? No, he's going to wait. You have to be strategic in these situations, especially when you're in a championship battle. Attila needs to get these places now. He's also served his 10-second penalty as well in the pit lane under that safety car. That's good for him as well, but he needs to get the positions now. To hope that there's carnage that involves Tharlo for his championship. And Tharlo is hoping for Attila the same. So they definitely, Tharlo's in a better position, but is he? Because he's got Dilemma on his inside now. Here we go, side by side. Oh, lost the position there. Both got DRS. Here we go, Dilemma's on the inside. These two have collided multiple times this season, but they've been able to get through the chicane well there. Now Vortex is going to be in the slipstream of the Spaniard. Tharlo knows he needs to go for the move, he needs to go for the overtake, but he's not going to do that. And Kiss Attila, he needs to get this move done around the outside of Cloudies. Here we go, side by side through the first section of the track. That might be curtains for Attila. As Joey's on the inside of the McLaren, side by side, he's been forced off the circuit. Oh, fucking hell, it's all going wrong for Attila. It's all going wrong. Oh, it's going to be DRS once again. Vortex has saved a bit of ERS. Or Dilemma has, but Vortex is going to be the one with the DRS. Here we go, great chicane there from the Aston Martin. Here we go, DRS. Going to be not making any moves. Joey's got himself up to P5 now. But he's not in the DRS of the top 4, so that might be an issue. Valdez is now down at P8, so he's not having a good one, is he? I think he might be trying to box soon for a set of soft compound tyres, but he's trying to get the move done. Back on Felipe here. He's having a bit of fun with it, and Attila is past Joey. Well, that might be a crucial move in this Grand Prix. We'll have to see what his first sector is like, and his second sector. This view then, Darlow, but Vortex is getting ever closer to the back. Darlow saved up that ERS, same with Dilemma, he's saving all the time. Vortex, you need to save a bit more. You need to try and save a bit more, Vortex, because Darlow is going to be really putting you under pressure. If these all battle now, this is going to bring Attila back into it. This is crucial. It is Championship Challenge. And Vortex has got past Dilemma. I'll tell you something, Darlow is in the best seat in the house here. He's on 90% ERS. He's now defending from Mathers. Mathers is trying to get him up the inside. And now this is where Attila needs to save. Or just try and get in the DRS. It'll be absolutely incredible for Attila right now if he's to get in the DRS of these guys. And I think he might do it. He's got DRS. This is mental now. This is crucial for Attila in this race. Because now he's in the battle. He's in the battle now of the top guys for the championship as well. This is crucial. Right, Dilemma then. Talking about crucial, he's got 70% ERS to play with. Same with Darlow, so they're all on ERS. They're all really just, yeah, they're on ERS management. Do you get it? So Dilemma then down the straight, burning that ERS now as he's trying to get past the Aston Martin. Here we go down the straight. And he's going to get the move done. The yellow flag as well. Something's gone on. And now it's about to kick off because Darlow's going to be right on the inside now as they come down. Free wide into turn 1. Darlow's going to be on the inside. Dilemma's going to defend. He's going to have the inside for the second corner. Vortex trying to dip a nose in there side by side. Darlow still side by side with the Spaniard as they come down now to turn 3 and 4 into the chicane. Dilemma takes the inside line. Darlow's going to have to yield the position. Fucking out, kicking off. And Darlow is now in P2 and it is now a 6-way DRS train. And Attila now is in the action and he can smell Darlow's bumhole as they come through the second sector. So it's all go, go, go now. And Attila has saved. The ERS is on 90% now. He's on 90% ERS. This is absolutely mental scenes here in Canada. Darlow needs to get the move done on Dilemma. He's got Vortex on the back of him. Mathers, he's looking feisty as well after his earlier collision in the Grand Prix. He's past the Aston Martin now. And the hards are going to be the better tyre as the stint goes on. So Mathers is in a good position. Attila's in a good position. And Darlow as well. takes the lead once again of the Canadian Grand Prix, and Dilemma's had a big moment out of the chicane. And Mavers now on his inside. Here we go, side by side, and Darlo can smell the victory because these two are going to start battling. They're going to lose time. Dilemma's on the inside for the next part of the corner. Side by side, it's kicked off, and Mavers has spun. Mavers has lost traction. And Vortex has lost DRS. 1.8 seconds is the gap. He's lost DRS, and Darlo can smell the win. Would you look at that? Fucking hell. Right then, Attila, here we go. He's going to have DRS. He's got a lot of DRS to play with as well. He's on 90%. Well, probably going to be on full battery. So we can really burn it to try and get back up to Darlo. But the gap is 2 seconds. So I don't really know how that is going to pan out. But Attila is past the Aston. And now he's going to try and get in the DRS of Darlo 4 here. 1.1. He's going to be on smoke. Attila is going to be on smoke here because he knows what is at stake here in this Grand Prix. Joey Span. And the race has definitely gone a bit quieter, but I think Attila now, he knows what's at stake in this race now. He knows that he needs to get back in that DRS of Darlo 4. Gap is 1.4 seconds. Well, let's see what he's going to do there. 1.3 is the gap. It's going to be a sweaty end to the Canadian Grand Prix. This is going to be really sweaty, guys. Lap 30 then. Slides somehow up to P4. We miss his spam. Gap is 1.3, 1.2, so Attila needs to try and find some extra time through one of these chicanes. That's what needs to take place. Got a great chicane, he's in DRS. Great chicane there from Attila. Needs to keep in the DRS though. It's only 9 tenths. Only 9 tenths. Needs to nail the chicanes. Has he got DRS? We're about to find out. I don't think he has. He's going to get it down the next bit. I don't think he's in. I don't think Attila is in the DRS. He's 8 tenths. Here we go then. It's about to kick off in Canada because Attila is, at the moment, going to get DRS this lap on Attila. I think, on Darlow, sorry. I think Darlow is now trying to save through this section of track. He's got more ERS to play with, but not too much. And I think Attila's in. Attila is now in DRS. So, from where he was earlier in the race, I was not expecting him to be in this DRS situation right now. This is a great drive from the Hungarian so far, but anything can still happen here in Montreal. It is about to get very feisty between the two rivals here tonight. Right, it's going to have DRS once again. They've got similar ERS to play with, and they're both on the same wear tyres. Hard tyres, 18 laps. DRS. Quite the spectacle, I must say. What is the actual gap in the championship between these two drivers? Hang on, one moment. Formula Companion. And watch out for penalties as well, because that's going to really fuck things up. I think the gap is 29 points. Finishes, Attila wins, I think the gap will be 22 points. He's heating up, but not that much, to be honest. Darlow's still got a good gap, but there is a banging battle here because Side Effects is getting involved. Side Effects is on for P4 in this race because Claudius is yet to box. He's on 32 lap old hard. He's having a good race here, I must say. You have to stay on board, but that is Felipe on the inside of Sleep Mover. The contact made between those guys. Right then, here we go. Now it is time to watch. Here we go. It is Darlow 4 versus Kiss Attila, the two championship protagonists. Gap at the moment in the championship is 29 points. And Attila's picked up a pen, so yeah, great. Onto the final lap of the race. And I think Attila's going to go for it. I think he's going to go for it. He's going to take the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. But is the penalty going to get removed? I think he definitely will make a report. But is it going to be removed? Let's have a look. Hang on. Detail penalties. It's a 3 second. Is it going to be removed? Or it might not be removed, and he might just be trying to get the gap over Vortex. And Mavers has gone into a set of soft tyres. He set the fastest lap of the race, and it looks like Side versus Felipe. Felipe's going for P4 in this Grand Prix. Is Darlow going to go for the move though on the final corner? Yes, he is. Darlow has overtaken Attila for the win of the Canadian Grand Prix here, and Darlow wins in Canada. Second is Kiss Attila. Third, is going to be Vortex. Sleek Mover has crashed it on the Vortex has fucked it on the Wall of Champions. Side is P5. 6th is going to be Duck. 7th is going to be Joey. And then we've got Mavers and Remus. Remus has been lapped, but he's still going to be classified in P number 10. And Mavers is going to come through for P8. Mental. Absolutely mental end to the race. It is Tharlo 4 who is your Canadian GP winner. I must say that was very exciting racing. That was very exciting stuff. Joey's the driver of the day. But that is your Canadian Grand Prix. Live from Canada on the Ile Notre Dame on the St. Lawrence Seaway in Montreal, Canada. And Fifi the Duck's had enough. He's left the session. It is Toro Rossi on the top step of the podium once again. And I must say, some great racing there from all the guys in that top 6 battle. You know, we had Milan at the start, battling hard. We had Dilemma in there. Vortex, Tharlo. Attila's was up there. Felipe got himself up to P4 at the end. I'm sure penalties will be appealed. But it is Tharlo 4 that wins the Canadian Grand Prix. 2nd is Castilla. 3rd is Vortex. Back on the podium in STB. I'm sure I'll be happy with that after a few races of just bad luck. 4th is Felipe. Brazilki Mange. 5th, Side Effect. 6th is Joey. 7th is Fifi the Duck. Sorry. 8th is Malverse. 9th, Sleep Mover. 10th, Remus. Your non-finishers were Dilemma, S4W4W, Shazzy Milan, Pulse Lolo Alonso, and AMS Cloudy. So you got disqualified because he didn't actually pit. So that's a bit embarrassing. But that is that. That is Canada for you. 3 races remain, I believe, on the calendar. So it's all still to play for 3 more weeks this season. But you can join us tomorrow for Tier 2 Canada. Tier 3 Canada is on Wednesday. But next week we go to the STB Twilight exclusive event. The only league that does Singapore as a Twilight race. We go back to the Marina Bay Street circuit for the season 27 Singapore Grand Prix. So we will see you next time. See you next time. See you next week for Singapore.